How are you guys doing today? So on our record here, on our past BTC analysis, we were talking about BTCC in the future, which is this BTCF 2026 is the CME future of the current contract that will expire on the 30th of January 2026. So right now we were hoping that this gap here will become a huge gap. I told you guys that we are going to gap up. Unfortunately, we gap up here. You understand? That is what I told you. We are going to gap up definitely. If you want to bullish, you need to gap up this gap here. So you need to gap up. I mean something like this. You need to gap up. See this gap here. So we gap up. We traded down to this gap. We leave some partial. We didn't completely fill it. If you can see here, we leave some portion here. This portion is a magnet. If it's going to bullish, it's going to act as a magnet to send it up here. That is just what I was saying last week. So that is for that. So let's go to the daily. If we go to the daily now, you can see clearly that this small little portion will leave on the weekly. So this is the gap here. I was hoping for something like, I told you guys that if BTC, we are buying it at 90k here, but if we trade and close above this guy here, this support area here, it's a support area. Okay, yes, this fair value gap, this gap, if it close above here, we are going to buy it again. So when we open it gaps down. You understand? It gapped down. So I was not, I didn't put any position because it gapped down. You understand? So you need to understand the logic. The logic is that let's just close this candle above those wicks. If we close this Tuesday candle above those wicks, I'm going to add more position to BTC. Let's ride it to this 96k and 100k. Sorry, I mean this guy, yeah, this 100k, yeah. So that is that. So let's go to the under chart. This short a 5-minute video. It won't be long. So this is the under chart we have here. I was buying BTC. I think this is the no. This is bit stamp. This under chart here. Sorry, thank you. This is the under chart. We were buying Bitcoin at this 90k here, which I showed everybody. So right now we are not going bullish now. So I was hoping, listen to me. You see this gap here, this weekly portion. This weekly portion will leave a little portion here. Can't you see? Okay, let me show you this part. I'm just telling you my years of experience of this guy here. You see, we leave this little portion here. This little portion. It didn't. The weekly opens here. It gaps down. You understand? It trade down, but it did not completely open the gap, but it leave a little portion. It leave a little portion here. With that little portion now, I think this small little portion is going to act as a magnet to price, to send it where, to send it up to that, what is it called, to this gap here, this 96k. 96k is the target. Let's go to the daily. You see what I'm talking about. Okay, as you can see in the daily candlestick, we have this gap here. Let me take this out first. Let me explain this in detail. We have this gap here. So we were saying that if we close above this guy here, that line, we are going to buy it. But unfortunately, it didn't close above it. But we are waiting for Tuesday candle. If Tuesday candle close above it, we are going to buy Wednesday candle at market order. I'm telling you guys now, if Tuesday candle close above this level here, we are going to buy Wednesday candle at market order. Thank you very much for listening. That is that for BTC. And we are adding more to our position. We have OD 0.02 there. All right, that is just it. Thank you very much for listening, and good luck, good trading.